What did dinosaurs really sound like? Well, if you ask most people, well, actually, let's try this, right? Joe, give me an impression. I like the eyebrow. But it makes sense, right? Because if you watch any movie that's got dinosaurs in, then the dinosaurs roar. But imagine if dinosaurs sounded like this. Or maybe this? Well, it's not as ridiculous as it might sound. And that's all thanks to one amazing fact. Birds are dinosaurs. Even the humble pigeon, the one that poops on statues, that is a direct descendant of the same group of dinosaurs as the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex. Because millions of years ago, before that asteroid hit Earth and wiped out almost all of the dinosaurs, birds had already evolved from dinosaurs. These early dino birds were small and could fly long distances searching for food, while their bigger dino family members just couldn't adapt. And these dino birds live on until this very day. So it's not just pigeons, all the birds that fill the world skies today are living dinosaurs. So when it came to trying to find out what dinosaurs sounded like, paleontologists looked to the birds for clues. And the first thing they could rule out was the roar. Birds don't roar. And that's because the way birds make sound is totally different to mammals, so like bears, lions, and even us humans. Birds and dinosaurs don't have vocal cords. And some of the bigger birds make a sound without opening their beak at all. And this is called closed mouth vocalization. And it makes the sound a bit like a boom or a hoot or a coo. And scientists think that dinosaurs would have produced sound using that same technique. So, Joe, can you try and make a sound without opening your mouth? I thought you were about to vomit. Do you know what though? You weren't actually that bad. Because when birds make their sound with their beak closed, what happens is they're pushing air through their windpipe basically and filling up this sac that's in their throat. That's how it makes the sound. And as amusing as it might be to imagine like a T-Rex sounding like a pigeon, scientists think that the noise that a dinosaur made would have been a lot deeper. So they took the sound of a modern bird and then basically took it down a few octaves and made it lower pitched to account for the size of a T-Rex. It's not a roar, and it's not as ferocious as a roar, but in a way it's a little bit more, it's a bit disturbing. It
like, almost like vibrates through you.
Yeah, in your belly. It's weird, right? And that's because a dinosaur the size of a T-Rex would have actually changed the frequency, and so the pitch of the sound being made. And I can actually show you what I mean by showing you something that you can make at home. What you'll need is a whirling tube, and you can pick these up for pretty cheap. And the way they work is when air flows through it, and the ridges of the pipe make that air produce a sound. And you can make air flow through it by basically spinning it around like this. Makes a sound. And it was quite a high-pitched sound. So if we imagine this is like our, I don't know, pigeon, right? But what I've done is taped three together. Mind your heads, boys. And imagine this is like our T-Rex, and we'll see what sound this makes. Okay? I'm sorry. That one is definitely higher, and this one is definitely lower. And that's because it's a longer pipe, and so the sound waves are sort of in effect stretched out, which means they've got a lower frequency, and a lower frequency means a lower pitch. So the next time you're out and about and seeing your local city pigeons, right? Think about how the way that they're making sound is the same method that the T-Rex used millions of years ago.